Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another market watch. This is going to be the market watch for February. Yeah, let's get straight into it. Starting off with the 2020 RMR Challengers capsule. This recently had came out on the CSGO store, and there's a lot of speculation going around. Is this going to go up? Is this going to go down? What is going to happen with this capsule? Now, a lot of people are saying stay away from it, or a lot of people are looking at this capsule as a joke. Now, personally, what I think is that those people that are saying stay away from this capsule are right. You should stay away from this capsule right now, at least, because it's recently came out. It's been holding that $1.35 range for the whole time, except for when it came out here, as you can see, at $1.30, and then it just rose to $1.35. And like I said, it's been holding that price point for a long time, and it's probably gonna hold that price point for longer than you expect, because once again, this capsule has just hit the market. So we're gonna have to give this a little bit of time. We're gonna have to let it breathe. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't really recommend investing into it. I have a couple of homies that are invested into it, but once again, my personal opinion on the 2020 RMR Challengers is that it is going to be a longer term. It is gonna be a longer term investment, you feel me, than a shorter term one. So that means that we're probably not gonna see this go up in a long time. It's gonna take a long time, you know what I'm saying, for the 2020 RMR Challengers capsule to go up. But moving on, you know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, from the 2020 RMR Challengers capsule, it's a longer term investment. Is gonna take, you know what I'm saying, a long time to go up. So personally, I'd stay away from it right now unless you're trying to pick them up and hold on to them. But moving on, ladies and gentlemen, Spectrum Case Container Series number 207. Now, we have been seeing a lot of steam with this case right here. Looking at the graph, right? Just looking at the monthly graph, we see it starting at 55 cents at the end of January, and it going to 75-cent high at the end of February. You know what I'm saying? So that being almost a 20-cent increase in just a month, which is price action. You already know what the F going on with the price action. This is the most important thing to look for in the market, is price action, because when you see price action, you know something's going up, or it could go down. You know what I'm saying? That's where you got to do your technical analysis, your due diligence. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do, man, with the market, man. You can't be catching feelings out here being like, oh man, look at this chart right here. You see this line? You can't catch feelings over lines, man. It's all about angles. It's all about the mind. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, put your mind on the grind, and you gotta put your mind on what's important, and what's important is making a profit. All right, so you don't want to be a loser in the market. So don't catch feelings when you see something like this happen, right? When it goes to 76 and then it goes down to 66, right? Don't catch feelings, because a lot of people here sold. They're like, oh snap, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna go down. But little did they know, right? They weren't using their minds. Instead, they got too caught up into their feelings by looking at the lines, and they're like, oh, it's going down, so I'ma sell. Boom. Now they sold, and they may have made money here, but they could have held for a bit more and made more money, you know what I'm saying? Or if they were thinking smart, they wouldn't have sold here at the low, and they would have picked up more, you know what I'm saying, and then held that into the longer term, you know what I'm saying, hold that into, you know, whenever they want to sell it, instead of getting caught up into what is going on with the market right now and being all emotional with, you know what I'm saying, the lines and stuff. Don't get emotional with the lines. That is the price action. And when price action strikes, people either buy or people either sell. All right? So it is important for you not to get caught up into the price action and then be feeling like you are forced to sell or forced to buy. It's just better to take a step back, breathe, and then maybe hold it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe hold it. All right, so that's why it's always good to have your own technical analysis. Use your own mind when, you know what I'm saying, playing with the market and stuff. You don't want to get caught up into the price action. All right, price action is important. It's important to look at, to see where the certain item is going, if it's going to go up, if it's going to go down. But getting lost into price action is another thing, right? So that is why it's always important doing your technical analysis. I probably said too much and you guys are probably like, what am I even talking about? Price action. All right, so back to the Spectrum case, container number series 207. Like I said, we see it starting here 60 cents at the start of the month, end of the month it going up to that 75-cent mark. Could we see this reach $1 by the summer? Who knows, ladies and gentlemen. The price action is there. It might be a good choice to pick some of these up, right? Because we could see them go up by the summertime. Who knows at the end of the day? Do your own research. Moving on, we got the Operation Breakout Weapon Case Container Series number 18. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, did I predict that this would go up past $1? Yes. Did I predict that this would go past $2? Also, yes. Looking at the price action on the graph, oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, it is flying past $2 now. Oh, shizer. My goodness, I don't know what to say here, ladies and gentlemen. Just look at the monthly graph. It was under $2 at the end of January, and it's almost $3. Almost $2.25, almost maybe $3 by the summertime. That's gonna be my next prediction. All right, that this is gonna go at least $2.50, at least $2.50. All right, you could report this video if I'm wrong. At least $2.50 by the summertime is where I think we will see the Operation Breakout Weapon Case be at, because right now the price action is crazy. And like I said in the previous Market Watch video, this is very important. Make sure to look at how many sale orders there are versus the requests to buy. If there is a lot less people selling it and a lot more people requesting to buy, then that means that it is in a seller's market, which means that whatever the seller really wants to put up as the price, they control the price. You know what I'm saying? I know that might sound confusing, but if there's more people trying to buy it than there is trying to sell it, price is determined by the sellers. But if there is more people trying to sell it and less people trying to buy it, then it's oversold. You know what I'm saying? Then it's determined by the buyers. Looking at how many are for sale and how many requests to buy is an important thing before doing your investment, because it basically tells you if that certain item is undersold or if it's oversold. But most of the time, it is a seller's market on Steam. So the less items there are for sale means that the price has more room to go higher. You know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? Operation Breakout Weapon Case. Amazing prediction by me. You know what I'm saying? Who knew that this thing would fly past $1? Who knew that this thing would fly past the $2? But looking at that graph, oh my goodness, look at that price action. Ever since the start of the year, bro, it was at $1. Now it's $2 just in a couple of months. Who knows? Maybe this thing could be flying off shelves faster than I think. And by the summertime, it could be past $3. Who knows, right, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, we had a little bit of technical difficulties, but I think that we're back in action. So anyway, like I was saying, Operation Breakout Weapon Case, it could possibly fly way past my $3 prediction, or at least $2.50 is what I'm predicting it to be by the summertime. Once again, I think that this could possibly fly past my prediction. Who knows, as this thing is selling like hotcakes. Oh my goodness, I almost slipped up there. Yes, this thing is selling like hotcakes. Operation Breakout Weapon Case. But anyway, moving on, ladies and gentlemen, from the Operation Breakout Weapon Case, because I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying, overextend this video for too long. We got the Shatter Web Case, baby. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the beloved shattered web case. You know I had to add it in here, you know what I'm saying, every single time. Anyway, container series number 277. This right now is the time, ladies and gentlemen. I like this case. That is why I put it in every single of my videos, because I have hope. I have hope. All right, now looking at the lifetime graph here, we finally see it gain some price action after dropping month by month by month, dropping month by month and dropping. We finally see some price action. So looking at the monthly graph, oh my goodness, we seen it, you know, going from 140 at the start of January, going lower and lower and lower until it's reached its low, all-time low, basically. I'm pretty sure this is the all-time low. No, actually, it's not an all-time low. Almost an all-time low. It's as low as it was when it first came out, ladies and gentlemen. It almost went under $1. So it reached this low of $1.15, right? And ever since just a few days ago, it spiked up from that $1.15 mark, whoop, all the way to 150, back at 150, which takes it back to last month's price. So it gives it a little bit of support. You know what I'm saying? What could we see from this price point? Now, every single video that I make about Market Watch, I include the shatter web case. And every single time I say that it is a good investment, but for the long term, you know what I'm saying? And now, finally, we're starting to see some price action with the shattered web case, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying, overextend this segment of me analyzing the shattered web case, because I'm pretty sure I've already overanalyzed it. But what I could say is that we are seeing some price action, and I think that it is finally going to start going up from this point on into the summertime, into next year, who knows. And I think it's just gonna keep going up and up and up and up, because it has been discontinued as a case. We see less and less shatter web cases being put on the market for sale, and more people wanting to buy them. So a lot of them are actually being sold, and they're becoming more scarce. When there's not a lot of quantity of them, what do you think happens to the price? The price goes up, right, ladies and gentlemen? So keep an eye out for the shattered web case. Probably gonna cover it in the next video if we see a crazy price jump from what it is now. But if not, we're probably gonna leave it where it is. The shattered web case, I have some, you know what I'm saying, couple final words I want to say about this case. And this case reminds me so much of GameStop's stock. I'll say it. This case right here, I believe, is going to follow the same footsteps that GME did in the stock market. All right. Now, it's going to take some time. You know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? I always say it's a long-term investment, but I really do like this case, and we see the price action. You know what I'm saying? We see the fundamentals, right? It being a discontinued case, you know what I'm saying? No more, you know, being added on, right, to the market, and them being sold like hotcakes. That alone is a good enough analysis for me to believe that this is going to be a good long-term investment no matter what happens. But if they do if CSGO goes and does a 360 and re-releases these cases, then that's another story. But I highly doubt that will happen. So final words, I think that the shattered web case is going to follow the same footsteps as GameStop stock, and I know that's not really a good comparison, you know what I'm saying, so to say. But I honestly believe that the shattered web case has a lot of value, and it's just right now it's undiscovered, you know what I'm saying? Or it's discovered, but it's being underlooked. Right now, it's like the shattered web case is being, you know, pushed under the bus. But by the summertime, or maybe next year we might see this double the price it currently is now, and who knows where it could go from there. So that's all I wanted to say. Shattered web case container series number 277. Love the case. Moving on, we got the CSGO weapon case container series number 1, the first one to ever release. Now I wanted to put this back into one of my market watch videos because I haven't talked about this case in a long time, ladies and gentlemen, but this is the OG, you know what I'm saying, the OG case. And I looked at it and I've seen crazy price action, so I was like, all right, man, I'm gonna have to put this in one of my videos. So anyway, looking at the lifetime graph here, oh my goodness, look at that graph. Just take a second. Woo! It's going to the moon. Look at that. It's crazy, right? 3 years ago, it was $10. Last year, it was $20. This year, it was $40. Oh my goodness. Next year, could it be $80? Who knows? Every year, this case has been doubling. You know what I'm saying? So you're just going to have to watch the price action, do your technical analysis to find out, you know what I'm saying, if this is going to go up or down. And if you think it's going to go down, then I'm sorry. You got to reanalyze your thinking, because look at the price action. That's all I can say. Look at the price action. Look at it. Use your peripherals. Use your eyes. Use your vision. Do you see the price action? Do you see the graph? Anyway, I'm going to get to my analysis now, instead of just, you know what I'm saying, being like, look at the graph, look at the graph, look at the graph. No, but anyway, like I said, the CSGO weapon case year by year has been doubling. Very scarce case, 425 for sale right now. 425 with 31,000 requests to buy it. So that's a crazy, like crazy. That's a crazy differentiation in numbers. 425 versus 31,000. Yeah, the sellers definitely control this case right here. And as you see here, they're wanting to sell it already for 37 to 38 to even almost $40, right? And you can see this thing being sold for 35 and stuff at the lows, and then close to 40 at the highs. So once, you know, these cases get sold for like 37, the 38s, and the 39s, the sellers are gonna push those prices to the 40s then, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna have 41, 42, 43, and so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? This case itself is a good investment, you know what I'm saying, overall. Now, we might see some dips, right? Looking at the lifetime graph here, we've seen a little bit of dip here, right? At the start of the year, it was at $40 in the summertime, and then at the start of the year, it went down to $20, which is crazy, right? That's half of the price gone. But after that, it actually bounced back, you know what I'm saying? Back to 30 to 35s, and now it's back to the 40s. It already went through a little bit of a hiccup right here, right? It already went through a little bit of drop. So right now, we could kind of predict this thing to keep going up, and my honest prediction, you know what I'm saying, analysis is for the summertime that this thing is probably going to be back at the 40s. And if not, it's going to keep going past the 40s to maybe 45s to 50, but it's going to at least be at that $40 mark by the summertime. Once again, CSGO weapon case container series number 1. Not much else to say. Just look at the price action. Like I said, it's been doubling every single year, and there's only 425 of them for sale right now, and 31,000 people trying to buy in. So just take that in. Once again, this is all purely, you know what I'm saying, my speculations, my opinions, my perspectives, and my analysis on all these different cases. You yourself, I am not recommending you to go and invest into any of these cases, but if you have a good feeling or a good thought about a certain item and you do your analysis, you know what I'm saying, you could come up with your own ideas to which item you should buy into or which item you should sell. But once again, this is just my analysis, my perspective on all these items. So once again, I just want to make that clear, because I did make a whole video just explaining that. You know what I'm saying? That like every single one of these videos that I make, I'm not telling you guys to go and invest into these things. So I'm just basically saying you don't have to invest into something if you don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not holding you accountable to invest into anything into the market. I'm just doing my own analysis, my own speculations. These are my own due diligences. I guess you could say these are my own DDs. But anyway, this has been the Market Watch for February. You know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? CSGO Market Watch February. I know it's late. It's the end of the month already. But my PC is having some problems. So I don't even know how this video is going to turn out. It may be laggy. Who knows? I got to get a new PC. But that's besides the point. Y'all don't want to hear me talk no more. This has been the Market Watch for February. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys take it easy. Anyway, I'm just going to end the video here. Yeah, have a good one, stay safe, and make them gains.